Hey, what's up, my little Tattle Tells? How y'all doing today? Sit down, shut up. We got to talk about what's going on with Nia Long and her fiance. She better not be the fiance by the end of the week. Ime Udoka. Y'all, Ime was busy. Now, at first, if you guys don't remember, when this all came out, all of the Black athletes rallied around him. Why? For obvious reasons. The Celtics, right? They have a very complicated and notorious history with people that are not white, right? Even what's his name on SportsCenter was like, if this was a white coach, they wouldn't have did this, they wouldn't have did that. And I was like, yeah. But slowly but surely, every single time people gave their support, it seems like there was talking behind the scenes and they would take their support back. Matt Barnes' video is the one that really blew everything up and really had me searching and be like, wait a second, exactly what is going on here, right? But get this, more evidence has surfaced. You guys, let's get into this because you're not going to believe this. They are now trying to say that the reason that he was basically fired because he has a year suspension, and then they said to revisit it in a year. Get this, he had intercourse with the VP of Finance's wife, then sent creepy messages to the point of allegedly almost stalking her. The VP of Finance wanted this to be public. He also got someone pregnant, multiple women, not just one, and multiple married women. The organization asked him to stop and he didn't. There are lawsuits pending. You guys, we got to get into this because, woo! But first, let's hear what Matt Barnes got to say. But before we do that, hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget, my interview with Claire Sumners from Fashion Bomb Daily is up, baby. She is dropping advice on how to grow from nothing on Instagram, YouTube, and also just her industry, what she's doing with creating industry and inclusion in the industry. And don't forget, my interview with Candy Burrs is up right now too. Make sure you guys go and check it out. Woo, your girl's interviewing now. Okay, let's get into this, right? Enough with my commercials, but hit that like button. First, let's hear what Matt has to say because, baby, it is a doozy. All right, Lego.
Like everyone else, I try to, report and talk with facts and honesty. And I clearly have to say last night, without knowing all the facts, I spoke on Ime Udoka's defense. And after finding out the facts after I spoke, I erased what I posted because this situation in Boston is deep, it's messy, it's 100 times uglier than any of us thought. And that's why I erased what I said. Some things happened that I can't condone, I can't back, and it's not my place to tell you what happened. If it ends up coming out, it ends up coming out. But that was the reason why I erased in my post last night, because after I posted it, I got a call from someone who had all the details, and the shit is deep. So, man, praying for everybody involved. Hope everyone gets through this. And I saw a lot of blogs picked up what I said, even though it was only on my page for like 2 minutes. So hopefully they pick this up too, for me being wrong and jumping out there without the facts. So that's where I'm gonna leave it. God bless, and I hope everyone.
Now, let me just say this, right? Ime, you're done. For Matt Barnes to say he doesn't condone your behavior, what did you do? For Matt Barnes to get up on the internet, pull his post down, give a public apology and say it's dark and deep, for Matt Barnes to say you're tripping, what did you do, Ime? What did you do? Let's actually get into these reports because, you guys, they're trying to say this is speculation. But again, let's look at it from the point of a sports thing. Coaches, players, all that stuff, mess around, do this, do that, side chicks, babies, affairs, married wives, all that stuff happens. At most, for the worst thing in the world, you maybe get like a partial game suspension. For them to suspend you for the whole season and say they'll revisit it once the suspension is over, you are basically fired. Litigation is coming out. They're saying, right? They're saying that there was private investigation, private eyes hired to find out who he was messing with, right? Pictures of this happening, but that doesn't make what Matt Barnes is saying and what everybody that knows the situation is now saying. It is dark. There are allegations of stalking. There's allegations of psycho behavior. There's allegations of multiple women. Again, the first report said, oh my God, this was consensual. But I honestly got to ask you, was it? Because why in those reports was the word consensual even thrown up there? He engaged in one person's wife and it was consensual. But now there are reports coming out that there are multiple women and litigation has been pending. Someone wasn't consensual. Now listen, and this is what I'm going to actually say, because I think this is actually really, really important to say. Nia Long and that man have been engaged for, I don't know, 8, 10, maybe even 15 years. I kind of had the vibes that something was off with that. Anybody could have the vibes. Again, I believe that people are engaged for more than 3 years. That marriage ain't happening, right? For whatever reason. But that wasn't the only thing. Let's talk about these allegations because these are the most shocking. I'm going to pull up an article that was actually written in Newsweek that kind of hints, right? Kind of hints at what the level of depravity. Again, for Matt Barnes to come in and say that he is shaken, Matt Barnes, lawyer governs Matt Barnes, is saying that you crossed the line. They're saying that Nia Long was blindsided by Ime, and he's given Narc vibes. He let her move to Boston amid affair investigation. They have Nia has 2 kids. One son is by her previous, I think she might have been married to her ex, I don't know. The other one is by Ime, right? She said she's gonna need all the support she can get after being blindsided by Ime's these allegations. We've learned that she was kept in the dark about his affair, even though the team busted him months ago. Sources connected to the team and the couple say Nia moved to Boston with Kez, her 10-year-old son, with Ime, so they've been messing around for 15 years, just 2 weeks ago, and the couple was house hunting. The sad twist for Nia is that she had moved. Ime was fully aware of his affair with a married front office staff. Okay, this is just, of course, leave it to TMZ to just give like popcorn stuff. Let's get into the real tea. Hold on. That's right. Ime did apologize to the married female staffer that he was having an affair with. If it was consensual, what did you apologize to? The rumors are that she tried to break it off and it almost turned into stalking and harassment. But what about the multiple women? And what about the women that are bringing this lawsuit up? You guys, I don't know. There's a Newsweek article that actually outlines all of it. I just want to read it for you guys real quick. Hold on, let me find it. Again, what I can glean from this article is the fact that the one woman that was a married staffer from the head of VP, it looks like the team knows that there's other stuff coming out, other more insidious, darker, deeper stuff coming out. The team is trying to distance themselves from Ime. A lot of stuff that happened with people, women that were not directly correlated with the team. So just hear me out on this. It looks like what they're doing is trying to get Ime on violating a code of conduct for messing with one married woman from allegedly the head of VP's wife. And that way they can suspend him for violation of code of conduct and put him on ice for a year. These lawsuits that are coming out, by all the reports, if they do come out, and what Matt was alluding to, very, very dark and deep, that way, while these lawsuits are being litigated, the team will not have any liability because they put him on ice. They're going to revisit it in a year to see if his career, name, whatever, can be salvaged. But if Matt Barnes is any indication of exactly what happened, this ain't going away. You guys, listen, we're waiting for another leak. We're waiting for this lawsuit to be filed. We're waiting for the victims to come forward. But again, this is unheard of in basketball history to give a year suspension, right? I don't understand, but we are going to get a heads up. And kudos to Matt for actually standing in his truth and being man enough to be like, yo, I hold the whole story and it ain't nothing to be played with. Anyway, my little Tattle Tells, I'll keep you updated on the story and I will talk to you later. Bye.